Although there are several stone rows in Caithness, the Hill o' Many Stanes on the east coast of the county, at Mid-Clythe, north of Leibster, is undoubtedly the most remarkable. There are around 200 main stones, with 540 smaller ones, placed in around 22 rows. These run down a southern-facing slope in a north-south direction, radiating out from a rocky knoll, although it's estimated there may have been as many as 600 main stones. Was there perhaps a cairn on this knoll? If so, nothing remains of it today. The stones fan out slightly at the south end. Towards the eastern side of the site are further indications that there was once more stones than we currently see today. The stones are laid facing each other in clay or turf-lined sockets, with smaller stones being packed around their bases. It's thought the site was built around 4,000 years ago by the early settlers in eastern Caithness, with Sutherland being the only other area in Scotland with something similarly built. Radiocarbon dating concludes they were mainly erected during the Bronze Age, but they could have been erected as early as the Neolithic Age. The site has been recorded on several occasions, with one of the first being in 1871, when Sir Henry Dryden visited it. He counted 250 stones, although 58 of them were no longer erect when it was visited again in 1910. Between that time and today, around 50 stones have been lost, possibly used by local farmers or landowners. Why this site was chosen is unknown, and what it symbolises is also not known, but whichever community constructed it took time and effort to complete it. It was built with care and precision, but its meaning has been lost. Was this used for religious ceremonies, or was it to do with the seasons of the year? Perhaps it was used in farming, or maybe used as some kind of measure. Perhaps it was used for astronomical reasons, or simply as a meeting place. It's believed by some archaeologists that successive generations added their own stones, perhaps marking a grave or to commemorate their ancestors. No one to date knows what the site was used for, but whatever it may have been, it was certainly significant. It's the largest and best preserved example of multiple rows of small stones. The largest stone at the site is around 3 feet high by 3 feet wide and between 15 and 18 inches thick. A legend associated with the stones tells the tale of a local farmer who decided to remove one of them to build a kiln. However, the stone was swiftly returned when it burst into flames. The site came into state care in 1961 and is the only example of these stone rows cared for by Historic Environment Scotland. It's also the largest such monument in the UK. It's open to the public all year round, although the stones are now being swallowed up by the heather at the site. If you enjoyed this episode of Scotland's History, Please like, comment and subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching.